So a lot of you might have seen the news that Sabrina Carpenter got in a bit of trouble for pretending to be a barista at a Blank Street Coffee employee. But this isn't about the espresso singer. This is about Blank Street Coffee, which has raised over $100 million to become the Starbucks for Gen Z. So there are three main parts to their marketing strategy, which I can see. The first is partnerships. Rather than just partner with influencers, they're partnering with maybe influencers' brands. So you see Kendall Jenner's brand that they've partnered with. You see Emma Chamberlain's coffee company that they've partnered with. There's two things they get from partnering with these up-and-coming brands. The first thing is the raw distribution of appearing in other places and people hearing about them for the first time. But more than that, they get the brand equity. So they get considered in the same breath as an Emma Chamberlain, as a Kendall Jenner. The thing that was beneath all of that, and this is the kind of second key part of their marketing strategy, was price. People often forget how much of an impact marketing has on price, but what they tried to go for was this kind of like premium affordability. You see that in the UK with a brand like Sainsbury's, or in automotive with like Volvo. And it's this idea that you can have really great brands, but they don't need to cost the world. I think the third main area is these new concept stores. We've seen one just launched in Soho, New York, which is called the Green Room. The idea here is to make this like a living, breathing part of the community. So one way they do that, and from a product sense, is rather than have seasonal drinks, they're changing their drinks every 3 to 4 weeks and making this more of like a live destination than like a stale coffee shop. And I'm excited because my big recommendation for Blank Street would be, it's great that you've got that Kendall Jenner, Sabrina Carpenter layer of kind of influence established. I think the layer up is to work out who are the tastemakers more locally, what's going on in the suburbs of North Carolina versus New York. What can you do to show that you are part of local communities? Because I think the other thing that the next generation really respond to is a sense that brands understand them and cater them specifically. The ability to do that kind of global, local thing is going to be fascinating for Blank Street.